الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. اللهم صل وسلم على محمد وعلى آل محمد. اللهم أعنا على ذكرك وشكرك وحسن عبادتك. اللهم نسألك علما نافعا ورزقا واسعا والشفاء من كل داء ولم تقبل. اللهم ارزقنا فهم النبي وحفظ المرسلين. اللهم ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما. رب اغفر لنا ولوالدينا وارحمهم كما ربونا صغارا. ربنا آتنا من لدنك رحمة وهيئ لنا من أمرنا رشدا. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. آمين آمين والحمد لله رب العالمين. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العظيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Alhamdulillah. Thank you. We continue with our practical classes. Today or tonight, inshallah, we are going to discuss Ayatul Kursi, which is the verse 255 of Surah AlBaqarah. Begins with A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Allahu la ilaha illa huwal hayyul qayyum. And that's the first jumlah. Still we have the waqaf sign here. So you can take that. Safely you can say that's the first jumlah. Okay. Allah, start with Allah. So Allah definitely will be the subject. Okay. And the predicate will be La ilaha illa huwa. La ilaha illa huwa. Okay. So Allah, so you have La ilaha. You have La and Ilaha, and when you have when the word after La ends with just a Fatha, not Fatha tiny. So it's a word called a Mabni upon Fatha. So this La is the what you call La Nafil Jins or La Nafil Jins. La that denies all the Jinis, all the types of Ilaha. Okay. So La ilaha will be no whatsoever God. No whatsoever, not just there's no God, but whatsoever that you worship. La ilaha. Okay. Okay. Illa mustasna huwa. Illa huwa. So La ilaha illa huwa will be the predicate. Then Al-Hayyu Al-Qayyum. Okay, so this actually there will be, I would say there will be two verses, two jumlah. One is the first jumlah, nominal jumlah of Allahu, the subject being La ilaha illahu. There's no whatsoever God, okay, except for Him, other than Him. Okay, then you have Al-Hayyu Al-Qayyum is another extension of the jumlah, but it is a sifat for Allah. People, there are two ways to actually explain it. You can say it's a badal, meaning it replaces Allah, meaning you put Allah as Hayyu and Qayyum, or you can say it's a shifa. Both are the reason why Al-Hayyu also is a rafa. Meaning Al-Hayyu rafa, it takes the grammar of Allah, being the adjective for Allah. So Al-Hayyu Al-Qayyum is a master shifa, shifa, Al-Hayyu Al-Qayyum. Al-Hayyu. So Al-Hayyu Al-Qayyum. Al-Hayyu meaning the ever living. Al-Qayyum, it comes the word kum. Al-Hayy comes the Hayy means live. Al-Hayyu is a definite, a particular. Al-Hayyu, I mean the ever living. And Al-Qayyum comes the word kum, kof wa mim with mubalagha, the ever absolute, meaning Al-Qayyum, where Allah would can be on his own. I mean, okay.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته أستاذ.
يا شيخ كيف أنت؟
الحمد لله أنا بخير وكيف أنت يا أستاذ؟
الحمد لله بخير أيضا.
الحمد لله.
إن شاء الله we continue with our class.
نعم. أختي السعدية السلام عليكم كيف أنت؟
عليكم السلام.
How are you?
Okay. Now,
How are you?
Ayat berapa ni Ustaz?
255.
I said, how are you doing?
Al-Baqarah, verse
Al-Baqarah
255.
255.
Ayatul Kursi.
Could I ask a basic question again, Ustaz?
Please, please.
Like the word Allah, it comes from how many isim?
Where? Allah.
Uh-uh.
Actually, it comes from the word ilaha.
Ilaha.
Ilaha means God, the one you worship. And we have with a particular even alif lam.
Oh.
So the God.
So ilaha, so the it's double what do you call that? This one, this double lam lah,
Ilaha means
Allahu, that means double lam there because of the al is particular, yeah.
yeah, al, but this alif, this hamzah is halaf lah. So become alif lam lam ha. So but Allah is also is a proper noun. It's a specific name for Allah. In Arabic.
Is Allah?
That's why.
No, definite.
Pardon?
Allah is definite, right? Ustaz.
Yeah.
Ma'rifah is definite, right?
Yes, Ma'rifah.
Definite. No.
But it's also a unique name. It's unique for Allah.
No.
As you can see, the fatha on lam. If you read using the normal writings of the Quran, it shouldn't be long. It's just Allah, right? But we are supposed to say it's Allah, right? There's a mat there.
No.
Okay, so there's a special name because we know Allah. We know Allah, even though the spelling it shouldn't be sound with a long fatha, but we know that we have to sound it long vowel on lam jalala. Lam jalala should sound Allah, right? So
because of the word ilaha, is it?
Not perhaps, yeah, but I think the way someone, I mean, my teacher explained to me is because of his special name, unique name for Allah. Okay, despite it comes from the word la Allah, al-ilaha.
And when we say ma'rifah, it's what does it mean?
It's definite.
Oh, definite.
Definite. Alif lam.
Because alif lam.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's definite. Okay. So, so the subject will be Allah. Predicate is la ilaha illallah, comma. Then there's a continuation of adjectives for Allah. Allah, the ever living, and the Qayyum, the translation will be hold on please.
Illa is except, yeah?
Yeah.
So there is no God, but God, yeah? There is no God but God, except Him.
Except Him, other than Him. There's Allah, comma, there's no whatever God except or other than Him, illa Him, except Him. Right?
No.
Okay. Al-Hayyu Al-Qayyum, Al-Hayyu the ever living, Al-Qayyum the sustainer. Al-Qayyum he stands on his own and he doesn't need anyone, anything, but other beings depends on him. Okay. So the translation of the sustainer of all that exists. Al-Qayyum. Right? So okay, then there's a new jumlah. La ta'khudhu sinatun wa la nawm. Okay, can you try to translate this one? La ta'khudhu sinatun wa la nawm. Professor Sadias, please try. Wa la ta'khudhu sinatun wa la nawm. You have a fi'l mudhari', right? Then you have two isms there. Both are in rafa. So how do you
If I don't see the translation, I cannot know, Ustaz.
yeah, kan?
Because I don't know khuduhu sinatun.
Okay.
Wala.
Okay,
Oh.
ta'khudhu is a fi'l mudhari. Comes the word, base word is, root word is akhadha. Hamza khadha.
Akhaza.
Akhadha means take.
Huh?
Take or seize. T-A-K-E, take. Take or seize. So ta'khudhu, there are two possibilities. When there's a fi'l mudhari, ta'khudhu, it can either be anta or hiya. Can either be you or she. Remember that the fi'l mudhari for you singular and she is the same. Exactly the same. Okay. So in this case, if you follow through, you have sinatun. Sinatun is a feminine because of ta marbuta, and is in rafa because of dhammatayni. And therefore sinatun, an ism in rafa that comes after a fi'l would be the fa'il, would be the subject, the doer of that verb. Okay. Sinatun, take him. Sinatun, take him. Sinatun actually would be the situation of being sleepy, being about to go to sleep. Sinatun. Yeah.
I thought sinatun is slumber and then naum is sleep.
Yeah, slumber is about you're about to sleep. Slumber.
Nam.
You're about to sleep. Okay.
Nam.
What you call the pre-sleep lah, pre-sleep.
Nam, Ustaz, nam.
Pre-sleep, and wala naum will be sleep, total sleep.
Nam.
Okay, and you notice that this wa will be the wa atta, meaning sinatun and naumun are both in rafa, right? So these two are the subject of ta'khudhu, mean is doer of the ta'khudhu. Meaning neither slumber nor sleep takes him.
No.
You understand? Takes
him means,
so ta'khudhuhu is fi'al mudhari referring to what there?
Ta'khudhu means take. T-A-K-E. It depends on the context. Sometimes it's translated as take, sometimes it's translated as seize. I mean, normally Allah used that word to say that he punishes those wrongdoers with akhadha, ya'khudhu. Okay.
But the ta that refers to the doer, which is what, the God or?
No. Okay, ta'khudhu. We have ta here. Ta can refer to two domains, right? You have ta'khudhu, it can be anta, you singular, or she. Remember, fi'l mudhari for the form of you and she is the same, exactly the same. So, but you can see that after that you have sinatun. Sinatun is feminine because of ta marbuta. Right? Right? Naumun also will be feminine. Okay? Right? So these two, sinatun and naumun, are together the subject of ta'khudhu, meaning the doer of the verb. Okay?
Which is?
So the tense should be neither, because of that two, neither slumber nor sleep takes over him. Okay? That's how you translate. Yeah.
So the doer is Allah?
No. The doer is Allah.
The subject is the who, the pronoun the who, right?
This object. Who is the object? Who will go to Allah? Who refers to Allah?
Okay, so what is the subject of this particular sentence?
It's sinatun and naumun.
Okay, Ustaz.
Okay. The fa'il of the verb lah. The fa'il of the verb.
The fa'il of the verb.
Yeah. The
Oh.
file of the verb is sinatun and namun.
Because it's passive, yeah? It's passive.
Not passive, not passive. It's active. Tak khusus passive, active. Sinatun being the subject.
But in this case, the doer, because usually the doer is either human. Yeah, we talk about the human or the animal, but this one is the isim of slumber and sleep.
Yeah.
Overtake. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not necessarily means it can be human or what.
It lah here, yeah. It.
Yeah. It should be it. It is referred to she. Okay.
It refers to she.
Yeah. Sometimes it's a he. In Arabic, who and here can also refer to things. Okay, because all things, all names, all nouns have gender. It all depends either on the spelling or depends on the usage, right?
So the it can be fa'il.
Yes, it can.
And the fa'il. This one, the who is the
object, the victim of the verb. Okay.
No, sir.
So that's why the translation of this sentence will be neither slumber nor sleep takes over him. Okay?
No, sir. No.
Okay. Any more question for that jumlah, for that sentence?
Ustaz, let's go on.
Yeah. Okay. Brother Swala, can you continue? Lahu ma?
نعم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض.
Okay.
نعم the له means for him.
For him.
For him. ما في السماوات وما في الأرض. For him belongs to what is in the heavens and what is on the earth.
What in the earth? Okay. Okay.
So the fee is harful jar.
Yes.
So after fee the name or the noun that came after fee is majrur. Samawat. Yes. And then wama fil audi. Wama fil audi. The audi also is so majrur because of the fee.
Yes.
So it means to him belongs whatever is in the heaven and whatever is on earth.
Okay. Right. Thank you. That's good. Only that to explain in terms of whether it's jumlah ismiyah, jumlah fi'liyah. Okay, this is a nominal sentence definitely. There's no verb inside this sentence. All are isms and haraf. Only that when you have a sentence that begins with haraf.
Jumla ismiyah.
It's a jumlah ismiyah, but when there's a sentence that begins with haraf jar, like lahu is haraf jar, right? Harfu jar. It is actually the predicate that comes earlier. Well, the subject is comes after that. So it's a predicate that is brought forward, while the subject is delayed. Right? So actually you can say ma fil samawati wa ma fil ardi lahu. That's a sentence. Ma would be a mausul. Ma is a mausul ma. So fil samawati is the first sila. That is what in the heavens and what is in the earth, on earth.
Okay.
Lahu is what again, Ustaz?
Lahu would be the khabar. It would be the predicate. But the predicate brought forward to the early part of the sentence, while the subject is delayed. Subject is delayed. Right? So
lahu meaning what again?
La to who him, to him, or belongs to him, to him. La with for him, belongs to him. Okay, to him belongs what is in the heavens and what is on this earth, on the earth. This
little wow, like a comma, is it?
This wow is tajwid.
Is what?
Tajwid.
Tajwid for
so
meaning?
You have to say long vowel. Lahu ma fis sama.
Oh, It's like
That's nothing to do with grammar.
because you don't have comma in Quran, kan?
No, you don't have. You have to be
Rahuma.
more intelligent. Try to decipher. Yeah, I think that's how in the Quran. That's how sometimes. That's why some translators translate certain ayat differently because they put the pause or the comma, they assume comma at certain places. You know, it depends. Right? Right. Okay. Thank you, Brother Swala. Professor, you want to continue, Doctor? Man lalladhi yashfa'u indahu illa bi'izni. Man would be man istifham, man the question man. Who? That would be the jalla alladhi. Okay, la is a short form for hadha ji'atu, hadha, hadi, alladhi, all comes from the same la. That means who also. So man dal who is. Okay, who is alladhi. Okay, who also, or when who is that? Okay, man dal alladhi who man dal siapa yang dia. Okay, who is that? Yashfa'u is a fi'l mudhari. Yashfa'u, qawdu syafa'a. Yashfa'u syafa'a. I mean English get it help. Okay, who will help? Indahu, besides him. Indahu illa bi'izni, except with his permission. Okay. Yashfa'u is the English term.
Ya refer to siapa tu? Is fi'il mudhari, but second person.
Third person. Yashfa'u third person. It goes back to man. Man will be the huwa here. Man. Man.
Oh, so
man
refers to Allah here.
No, man is a who. The Allah questions, who is that can help other than him except with his permission? Okay, that's the sentence.
So the ya there is they? Is it he or they?
It's singular because there's no wa after ain. Okay, it's yashfa'u, so singular, so it's a he. Okay. Yeah. So you can say, who is he? Who is he that will help or can help? Yashfa'u, shafa'at. Okay, besides him, indahu. Okay, with him, except with his permission.
Is it standard that here yashfa'u it's singular male, ya? Apa?
Singular masculine, yeah.
Single masculine. But in terms of meaning, does it refer also to general? That means include also women, or is that tafsir?
This was general, also include women, because the question is general, because man here. Man is, this one is a question. It's a question sentence. A question sentence.
So man indicates a question sentence?
This man is a question. Man can be to a few things. Man can be a question. Man can be also a isim mausul. Man can also be a man syarat, a conditional sentence. Whenever you have a fi'l mudhari after man that is in jazam, there will be a conditional sentence. There is man syarat, and there will be the answer, jawab. So this man is just normal man of asking a question.
No, Ustaz.
Yes.
I want to say that maybe it's a rhetorical question.
Okay, possible rhetorical question.
For example, in other parts of the Quran, Allah will ask a question, and we already know the answer.
Yeah.
So it's a rhetorical questions are questions that we already know the answers.
Yes, correct. Thank you. I agree with that. Okay. So who is that? Who is that? Will yashfa'u will help. Yashfa'u will Now, I sometimes need to understand. Well, intercede, either intercede. Intercede is
Naam, intercede. Naam, intercede, mashallah. That's it.
Who is that
That's
will intercede with him, except with his permission, right? So, right. So that's how you understand it. It means nobody can help other people, help you, or whoever can help. Or you can only do that also only with Allah's permission. Whatever we need to do. Okay, right? Okay, but this one you continue. Ya'lamu.
Naam. Ya'lamu ma bayna aydihim wa ma khalfahum. Ya'lamu ma bayna aydihim wa khalfahum. He knows what is between their hands and what is behind them.
Yeah. Okay.
So the ya'lamu is fi'l al-mudari'.
Yes, fi'l mudari'. It refers to Allah.
Allah, it's the ya refers to Allah. So the damir is huwa. Huwa ya'lamu.
Yeah, huwa.
Naam. Ma bayna aydihim. The ma means what?
What? Baina?
Naam. Baina is between.
Between?
Naam. Aydihim is their hands.
There are two hands. Okay, their hands. Aydihim. So
their
what is between your hands actually is what's in front of you. Right? That's a metaphorical way of how they say things, right? Okay.
Mashallah. Okay.
Baina aydihim.
Now, so he knows what is in between their two hands.
Yeah.
So it means what's in front of them.
Yeah, ahead of them.
And then now, wama khalfahum, and what is behind them?
What is behind them?
Naam.
Okay. So Allah knows the past and the future.
Naam,
right?
Naam.
Right. And also the present, because Allah is omniscient. Right. Okay. Right. Alhamdulillah.
So, Ustaz, like yashfa'u is there is refers to he not Allah, yeah?
No, this yashfa'u is supposed to this month.
Okay, but ya'lamu, he knows, is referred to Allah.
It's not supposed to Allah.
Oh.
Because it's by tafsir, I mean you should understand.
Right? Oh, yeah. Ya'lamu ma baina aydihim wa ma khalfahum.
Yeah.
Repeat, start the meaning. Yeah, he knows.
He knows what is between their two hands, their hands. What is between their hands is what is in front of them. Okay. What is between
is that the meaning?
Between your hands is the thing that is in front of you, again.
The direct meaning is aydihim is the hands, yeah.
Their hands. Their hands. Yeah. Yeah. So what is between their hands?
Where does the dia comes?
Him, him.
Oh.
The hands of them.
It's domir. It's pronoun. The him is pronoun.
Yeah, it's pronoun. So him is mudaf mudaf ilayhi.
No.
So it's their hands. And of course, the literal meaning will be the hands of them, the hands of theirs. Right.
But
it means in front of them, is it?
Yeah. Normally it's translated to as in front of them. Right?
Which place is the mudaf mudaf ilayhi? Is it that him?
Him is whenever you have a domain linked to a isim before it, it's automatically a mudaf mudaf ilayhi. Same with khalfahum.
Okay, so him wa ma khalfahum, that place is mudaf mudaf ilayhi.
Yeah. Between ID and Baina also mudaf mudaf ilayhi. Between Baina and ID also mudaf mudaf ilayhi. When you have a drum, normally it would be that like Ghazul Maghdubi, Ba'du ma, min ba'di ma aydihim, or min ba'di ma whatever. So there is a drawn off, right? Either before or after, between. So it's normally is a mudaf to the next word. Okay, so ID is mudaf to Baina, him is mudaf to ID. So Baina ID is between their two hands and what is behind them, right? Khalfahum.
Khalfahum, the meaning is what?
Behind.
But is this direct behind or some other meaning?
It's abstract also, not just behind your back. Okay, it's just after you, behind you. It's not, can mean physical, can also mean also something abstract, in abstract sense.
Khalaf. Is it khalaf? The word?
Yeah, it should be khalaf. Like khilafah, khalifa, that's the one that succeeds, right? The same word.
Oh.
Same word.
But ID, the root word is what? Yadun.
Yeah.
But we have alif too. How do you explain that?
There is the term for hands. There is a plural.
Oh, plural.
Plural.
Oh.
This one, Ustaz, this one is a broken plural, right? Broken plural.
Yes, a broken plural. ID him.
No, because the singular is yad.
Normally yadun, yadaya.
No.
Right?
No, Ustaz.
Okay, can we continue?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we can continue.
Yeah. Doctor, you want to try? Just read we do it together. Okay, wala yuhitu. Please, wala.
Wala.
And not.
If not, you to
Okay, yuhitu.
fi'il mudhari juga.
Yes, mudhari.
Fi'il mudhari.
Singular, plural.
Plural.
So what will be the fa'il, the subject? Would be they, right?
The subject apa?
The subject is they.
They, you, yeah, there.
Yeah,
they. But then I don't know the meaning of.
Itu will be encompassing. Encompass in knowledge, encompass in knowledge in the sense. Okay. So wala yuhitu, and they will not encompass. Okay. Or they will not know. Okay, bishai'in, what is that? How do you understand bishai'in? Be with shai'in?
With something.
Something. Anything.
No.
Something. Okay.
No.
Okay, then Doctor teruskan min.
Min with the knowledge.
Okay, let's do one word by word first. Okay, min, what does min mean? Mean
Of
from. Okay. Ilmihi.
Knowledge.
Whose knowledge? Ilmihi.
His knowledge.
His knowledge. Okay. Illa
Except with bimasha.
Bima is except with what? Bima with the mausul, with what is what? Sha'a he wants. Sha'a is a fil madi. Fil madi sha'a. He wanted.
Oh, comes from the word apa tu?
Sha'a. Should be shaya'a, shaya'a. Okay, sha'a was the word.
With his permission, or as he will.
Yeah.
Okay, so wala yuhitu.
Sha'a, he will. What he wants, he will. Okay, so how do you translate that? And they will not, yuhitu, they will not encompass. With anything. Syai'in. Syai'in is sesuatu, right? Syai'in is with something or with anything, right? Bisyai'in. From his knowledge.
From his knowledge. Except as he will.
Except with what he will.
So syai'in there is different from bimasha,
That's different.
Lain.
Okay. Could be same word. Only the form.
They will not encompass
anything.
Anything, yeah.
Yeah.
So they will not encompass anything from his knowledge,
Yeah.
except as he will.
Yeah.
Except as he will.
Okay.
Yeah.
The root word for sha is shaya'a. Shaya'a. And the root word for shay'in is also shaya'a. It's the same root word.
Oh.
The same root word. Same root word, only that because of the baris lain kan. Shay'in and sha'a. Shaya'a. So shay'in will something. And or anything here, we shay'in anything, and sha'a he wanted. This is the verb form. This is the noun form. Right?
Naam.
So that's the translation. And they will not encompass anything from his knowledge except with what he has willed or what he has actually consented. What has bima sha'a. Okay?
It's the same root word, but the meaning is different, yeah?
Different for us, but in the Arabic it may be quite similar. When words come from the same root word, they actually have similar sources, meaning it the result of a similar root word. Shay'in. Shay'in and sha'a. Sha'a mean he yasha he wanted, not yasha. He wanted with something. He wanted something.
And where does he sha'a comes from? How do we know?
Fil madi, the huwa form. Shaya'a. Actually, it should be shaya'a, but whenever ya, there's the letter before ya comes to fatha normally, that ya is changed to alif. Okay. So to make it easier, shaya'a to sha'a.
Fi'al mudari,
Fil madi.
oh, fi'al madi. Oh, okay.
Okay. Shaya'a, right? Fil madi.
Fi'al madi.
Okay. Yeah.
So the default for fi'al madi is here.
Yes, he.
Third person singular.
Third person singular. He will. The translation, he will, or he wanted. He will. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Brother Shola, continue. Brother Shola? Hilang. Okay. Wasi'a kursiyyus samawati wal ard. I think this line may be a problem. Okay. Wasi'a kursiyyus samawati wal ard. Like, okay. So wasi'a is actually a verb. Wasi'a, like sami'a. It's a fi'l madi, it's a unique form, not unique, but not the regular form. Wasi'a means wide or extends, right? So kursiyuhu. So kursiyuhu is kursi. So it's dominant. Kursi kuasa. Okay.
It's now it's isim, yeah?
It's same, and it's in kursiyu. It is in rafa. So it's mudhaf mudhaf ilai. So his dominant or his kingdom. Kursi. Kursi would be
Mudaf ilahi to who, yeah?
to who, yes.
Kursi
And
to
who is linked
who?
to, is connected to the
Kursi of Allah, yeah?
So it's mudhaf mudhaf ilai. So kursi, the translation is his throne. So his throne, wasi'ah. So this kursi who is in rafa', right? So it's the subject of wasi'ah. The subject of wasi'ah. Meaning that his throne extends or very wide, widens, extends. Okay.
So we know it's fi'al madi from kursiyuhu. Is it?
Where? Wasi'ah.
Wasi'ah.
Wasi'ah is fi'al madi, is the wasi'ah is a verb. Wasi'ah.
Yeah.
Just like Samia.
But to know that fi'il madi, the he refers to what, we would have to connect to kursiyuhu, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Kursi is the subject of wasi'ah. Okay. So his throne extends to the heavens and earth. Okay. As-samawati wal ard with the object. As-samawati wal arda, because as-samawati is mu'annas salim, jamak mu'annas salim, so it cannot receive a fathah. You know that it is nasab because the word after that is in nasab. Wal arda, kawas wa ataf. So because remember a jamak muannas salim, whether it's a nasab or ja, it would same, right? Because the ta cannot receive a fathah. Even it's nasab, it still receive a kasra. And even if ja, of course, it's kasra lah. So we know that it's nasab because the word al-arda after that is nasab. So it's the object of wasi'ah. Kursiyuhu is the subject. As-samawati wal arda will be the object, the maf'ulun bi. So his throne extends to the heavens and the earth. So that is.
So it's not mausul sifat there because of the wa, yeah.
Yeah, because of the wa, yeah. It's not
And Ustaz, how do you explain just now that the ta cannot be
the ta cannot be a fathah.
Cannot be, patutnya dia fathah ke?
Kalau is nasab, normally it's fathah kan?
Kalau
Nasab, being the fa'ulun bihi will be nasab with a fathah. Al-arda. Right.
why does it have to be nasab?
Why?
Because it's object, is it?
Object of a verb.
Object of a word should be in nasab, but
Yes.
But in this case it is not because
it's nasab, but it's not represented with a fathah. It's represented with a kasrah.
Why?
Jamak muannas salim.
Because jamak for
jamak muannas salim meaning jamak feminine plural. Feminine plural that follows the format.
Also as-samawat.
As-samawati, like muslimati, you will never find muslimatan in the Quran or mu'minatan, no.
Okay. So that rule is higher. You have to
follow
that. That is a higher requirement than the requirement for nasab after the
verb.
After the verb.
Yeah. Okay.
After the verb or after the kursiyuhu?
No, after the verb.
Yeah.
Okay. Object of the verb.
Fa'il mudhari.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah. Object of the verb.
Object of the verb.
Yeah. So the feminine plural is for the Arab, they do not give it a nasab. Okay. Give it a fathah for nasab. In terms of grammatical position, it's nasab. Only that it does not display its nasab form, because the term used is mamnu min as-sarf. Mamnu means not allowed. Not allowed. Okay. Not allowed to have a fathah on the as-samawati. Right? Okay. Okay, now the next sentence, wala ya'uduhu hifzuhuma. Wala ya'uduhu hifzuhuma. So we have wa. Brother Swala, are you back? Not yet. Wala ya'uduhu hifzuhuma. Wala ya'uduhu. So la is of course not. Ya'uduhu. Ya'udu is spelled mudhari. And ya'udu is spelled mudhari. Who will be the object of ya'uduhu? Ya'udu means tires. Okay. And who will be the maf'ulun bi to ya'uduhu? Hifzuhu ma hifzu. Hifzu is in rafa. It's an isim. Hifzu means hifzu hafiz. Okay, this is masdar. Hifzuhuma is in mudhaf mudhaf ilayh. So the guarding of the two. Hifzu, the protection. Hifzu hafiz. Hafiz means protect or guard. Okay, so hifzu with the guarding. The guarding. Okay, the guarding of the two do not tire him. Or does not tire him. The guarding of the two does not tire him. Okay, do you get me? Meaning, it was said that his throne, okay, extends to the heavens and the earth, and the guarding of the two, that is the heavens and the earth, does not tire him. So that's how it's translated.
Ya'uduhu is fa'il mudari.
Al-Mudhari.
Al-mudari, ya and who that refers to Allah.
Refers to Allah.
Ya'uduhu. And huma means two.
Two. Huma means two.
Huma.
Yeah, huma means two. So hifzu is the guarding. The guarding of the two. Since mudhaf mudhaf ilayh. The guarding of the two does not tire him. Okay. Can you try the last sentence? Wa huwa al-aliyyu. That's easy. Wa huwa al-aliyyu al-azim. That's jumlah ismiyah. And
he this is mausul sufa.
Yes, definitely. Thank you.
Al-aliyyu al-azim. The most high.
The most high.
Most high, the most azim, great.
The most great. Okay. Wa huwa, and it will be jumlah ismiyah. Huwa will be the subject. Al-aliyyu al-azim will be the predicate. Simple, right? And he is the most high and the most azim, the most gracious. Is it translated into English, gracious? The most great. Yes, the most great. So that's how you break down the Ayatul Kursi, because especially when we read this, if you don't follow the Arabic grammar, we tend to say, okay, it's neither tired nor sleep, right? But in terms of the meaning, is greater in the sense neither slumber nor sleep will take over him, right? So as if the sleep and slumber is an active. It's a makhluk, right? Even slumber and noun is a makhluk, is his creation. His creation, and so of course the one that you create will not be overcome you, right? So that's a la ta'khudhu sinatun wa la nawm. So same goes with this one, wala yadibuma, and the guarding of the two will not tire him, right? So that's how when you read the Ayatul Kursi, that word in the meaning say Allahu la ilaha illa huwal hayyul qayyum. Okay. Sinatun wa nawm la ta'khudhuhu. And let the believer see that manner. And to him belongs what is in the heavens and the earth. Who is that will intercede with him except with his permission? Yeah, who has the power to intercede with him other than with his permission? Okay, he knows what is in front of you, is ahead of you, and what is behind you, and they will not encompass anything from his knowledge except with what he will. Okay, so any knowledge that we actually receive or we understand is from what he has willed for us to understand. So his throne or his sovereign, his kingdom, his dominion extends to the heavens and the earth. And the guarding of the two do not tire him, or does not tire him. Guarding of the two does not tire him. And he is the most high, the most great. So that's Ayatul Kursi. Okay.
We still need to get used to the jumlah
Ismiyah, jumlah
jumlah
fi'liyah.
islah, the other one is jumlah
Fi'liyah.
fi'liyah.
Yeah.
That the word comes first, the verb comes first in
And
Arabic.
for the Arabic, the verb comes first. But when you translate, you have to mention the subject first, lah.
The subject.
Yeah. For English, same goes with Malay, right? But if you notice that Arabic is more akin to Malay than English in terms of the sentence structure.
Except for that one, the verb comes first.
Except for the verb comes first, yeah.
And when you start says maf'ulun bih is object,
The object of the verb.
The object of the word. The doer is the fa'il.
Yeah.
Maf'ulun bih.
Okay. So that's what we discussed for the Ayatul Kursi, inshallah. So thank you for your participation, Brother Swala and Sister Saadia. Brother Swala. So thank you. So inshallah we discuss again. We meet again next week for another session. And till we meet again, we end this session with Tasbih Kifayah and Suratul Asr. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wal 'ashr innal insana lafi khusr illa alladhina amanu wa amilus shalihat wa tawassaw bil haqq wa tawassaw bis sabr. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.